What's going on, Facebooks, YouTubes, Twitters, volunteerroadshow.com. Starting a new series. One of our great viewers suggested I do like I did last year and do some watch parties for some old games. I think last year I did the 79 Notre Dame, Tennessee game. My first game I went to. 10 years old. I've done several games. Did the Condridge Holloway documentary. We did a watch party on that and getting ready to start thinking about some football. So we're going to go through some third Saturday in October. I guess with Toho going to Alabama. Alabama's been in the news a lot lately. They're alphabetically speaking, they're the top of the list. In the rankings, they're on the top of the list lately. So we're going to do Alabama. We got some memories we're going to go through. I want to hear what your memories are of Alabama, either going to a game, watching a game. Some of you is my age. You remember a lot more than some of you young bucks. They don't remember the glory days when we went 10-2. A lot of y'all probably didn't know we did that in the 90s, our winningest era in modern Tennessee football history. And then we're going to watch a sped up version of the 1982 Alabama game. That was probably my most memorable Alabama game was 82. Now there's a lot of memorable games in the last 20 years, 25 years. Dang, it's Jay Graham's big old long run. That's been over 20 some years ago. Golly, man, I am getting old. There's been some games I just soon forget. 2009. We might show that replay. I don't like watching it. Getting a call here. Anyway, I don't like watching that game or thinking about that game, but it's definitely memorable. We had a shot in that game. 12-10. Daniel Lincoln. Field goal. All he had to do is hit it, and Mount Cody blocked it. Man, that was a tough loss. And I think Saban said after the game they were tuckered out from the week before. No, we gave them a run for the money. Don't care what anybody says. But other than that, we really hadn't had much of a chance other than when JG fumbled. I think we had a remote chance of winning that game. It wasn't for that fumble. What year was that? Anybody remember what year that was? Anyway, I want to hear what some of your favorite memories are. And let's see. I'm gonna play some. Let's get the bad one out of the way. This is probably my worst memory of an Alabama game. This was at Tuscaloosa. Y'all remember when we used to play at Legion Field? We're gonna play Joey Kent's play number 1 here in just a little bit. That was at Legion Field in Birmingham. That was a dump, but it still brings back some nostalgia with me. Anyway, some of y'all young bucks don't remember we played in Birmingham, the Alabama game there for a while. So let's get the bad memory out of the way, because I don't want it to be a one-way street. Alabama's owned us lately, and they own the series. They're a better program than we are. So I guess I'm gonna play the game I want to forget the most. We'll get it out of the way. Man, I hated this game. Let's see if we can get it up here.
1 from 24. That's the one at the end of the half.
Let's see where is it at? I start lining up. Here we go.
Another chance. The ball will be spotted between the 34 and 35.
Nick Saban has 3 timeouts.
44-yard.
Can y'all not see that? Is it not playing? How come it's not showing up? It's not showing up on the screen, is it? Why ain't that showing up on the screen? I can't see it on my screen. Can y'all see it?
The last time Alabama was defeated in regular season.
Somebody's got it blocked off. Huh.
Against Auburn at the end of the 07 season. Recall a year ago. They went
Why ain't that
12-0. and then lost in a brilliantly played game between Florida and Alabama in the SEC championship.
Let's see if I can see what's going on with that. Okay, maybe I have to have it.
Here's what's on
Let's
the
see if this
line.
fixes it here.
An undefeated season, the top ranking. The last time Alabama was defeated in regular season play.
There it is.
Against
I can't be
Auburn
on the screen. I have to be over here up share screen.
Recall a year ago, they went 12-0 and then lost in a brilliantly played game between Florida and Alabama in the SEC championship. Then they lost to Utah.
Yeah, Vern, Jonathan Compton has been through so much as a Tennessee football player, but how about that last throw he made to Stocker, the tight end? This was well covered down the road line, and he throws it in the perfect spot on the play. And that was Marcel.
Man, I was so nervous here.
A defensive tackle.
4 seconds to go. Lincoln for the lead. Blocked again. Cody again.
Oh, my.
Alabama wins.
I don't care what you say. We laid it out on the field. We laid it all out there on the field. All right, we got the bad one out of the way. Jenny Van says we should have won that game. Yeah, we should have won that game. Could have won that game. Yep, you're at the biggest White Castle, you say. Where's that at? I didn't think they had White Castles in Florida. When they put a White Castle down there in Florida. All right. What are some of y'all's favorite moments of an Alabama game? First one comes to my mind is play number 1. Let's get play number 1 up here.
And also on the inside, Jeff Smith goes from right guard to center. Bubba Miller moves from center to right guard. Tennessee to throw on first down.
That's a bad video here. Bad quality.
He needs a block, and he couldn't go the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. 80 yards.
On play number 1. That's a pretty good memory. That's probably, would y'all say that's probably I don't even know if it's debatable as the greatest play in Tennessee, Alabama football history. Of course, I'm not old enough to remember any of the games in the 70s or the 60s or way back, but you can't get any better than the first play of the game. And correct me if I'm wrong. I believe we just we tied them the year before. Was that true? Did we tie them in the year before that, 94? I think it was. I think we did tie them. Oh, you've been in line for over 2 hours for a White Castle. They're pretty good, but they ain't no Crystal Burger, Jenny. They're about the same, though. About the same. I've had both. What about the 5 overtime game? What year was that? 03? 03? I think it was 03. We're going to play that one. Let's play 03. The most memorable play in 03 in the 5 overtime game was 4th and 19 or 18, or it was 4th and a mile. And Clausen hit, what's that receiver's name? CJ Fayton converted. And then the very next play, he hit, can't remember who it was. Who did he hit for a touchdown? Anyway, had a touchdown on the very next play. Let's watch that one. Hey, you're right about that, Max. I'm going to start highlighting some of these comments. There we go. You haven't had a Crystal in almost 20 years. Or they're closing like crazy. Closing. All right, let's get to I had it queued up here. 4th and 19 or 18. I can't remember, but here we go.
He's being defended by Alabama's
5 overtime game.
Let's see where Casey goes.
Great game.
3 wide left. They need the 15-yard line.
This is in the second overtime.
Deep down the middle, got a man open at the 10.
Unbelievable.
Are you kidding? C.J. Fayton.
Alabama only rushed 4. Now Fayton's going to come on the crossing route. He's coming all the way across the field. It's a zone defense, and James Banks ran the coverage off.
That was a great play call.
And Fayton came across for the opening. Good protection. Good job by Casey Clausen finding the opening, and life again for Tennessee.
I think this was a touchdown right here.
Clausen out of the spread, loads it up left side, looks left. Nothing there. Avoids the tackle this time. In the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice. This was a great game. A lot of people say this was the greatest Tennessee-Alabama game. Of course, I like the 82 game.
This ball was tipped by Freddie Roach.
The touchdown is good. We have a personal foul, roughing the passer against the defense. The penalty was enforced on the.
That was a good game. All right. This one, this play doesn't get as much credit as it deserves. This is the Jay Graham in 96, 70-some-odd yard run. And this is all Jay Graham right here and some good blocking.
2nd and 12. Graham. Gaping hole. Graham breaks the tackle. Jay Graham, touchdown, Tennessee.
79 yards. Great play right there. That's some good memories. Had been a lot of great memories as of late in the Alabama game. Well, we're getting back. We can get back. Nothing make me feel better than to beat Alabama this year and say I told you so to Henry Toto. To'o, or Toto, however you say his name. Well, we're going to do a watch party. Some of y'all can comment. I'll try to highlight your comments as I see them. And we're going to watch. Make sure I've got it set up here. We're going to watch my favorite, the sped up version, my favorite Tennessee Alabama game. Let's see. Where is that game? I need to look it up. I thought I had it all queued up here. Come on, Catfish. You can do better than this. Go to history. All right. Here we go.
Grammarly helps make your writing clear and concise, no matter where you are.
And dang commercials.
A cover letter.
All right, here we go.
It is a gorgeous October afternoon at Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. Over 95,000 fans.
Get your popcorn.
Enjoying one of football's great
Alabama was number 2.
The University of Alabama ranked 2nd in the nation. The University of Tennessee.
Do y'all remember when running through the T came off the sideline? I remember it.
Stretching from the corridor on the east side of the football field to the west side. And now, with orange balloons soaring into the sky, it's football time in Tennessee.
Hold on. I need to.
And you get a chance to experience the thrill of racing onto the field through the giant T. Now looking into the sky where the orange balloons go soaring up.
Sorry about that.
Tennessee and Alabama. Alabama has won 11 straight years over Tennessee, and during that same 11-year period, Alabama has dominated everyone in the Southeastern Conference, losing only 4 times. Tennessee, last week, 24-24 tie with LSU. Alabama won over Penn State 42-21. Let's go to the field where the captains meet with referee James Harper.
I'm sure glad they got rid of put overtime in college.
Linesman George Morris. Line judge Tommy Guarino. Field judge John Prince. Back judge Billy Key. Electric clock operator is Paul Fayton.
Alabama wins the toss, as you saw and heard, and
yes, 82.
Reves will be kicking off toward the
good old Fraud Reves. He was an NFL kicker.
Behind the ball, and here's Reves with a kick.
Did he play for the Dolphins or the Vikings or both of them?
The end zone for the touchback. Alabama first down, 10 to go, and it's 20-yard line. Quarterback is Walter Lewis. Tennessee in orange. Alabama fumble tipped by Mike Cofer. Rolling free, battle for the football. It's been recovered by Tennessee at the 11-yard line.
I love them all orange jerseys and pants.
Mike Castile, a second look. You see it bobbled, and there you see the sweeping arm of 6'5" Mike Cofer. Now the race is on to the football. Cofer blocks out the Alabama pursuer, and there is Mike Castile cradling the ball. Tennessee has it first down 10 at the Alabama 11-yard line. On the first play from scrimmage, Alabama turns it over. Tennessee with the football in the I formation. Fullback.
Y'all hear the audio good on here? I need to turn it up.
Down to the 6. And Tennessee has it second down.
This is a sped-up version of the game. I like that.
So the Vols will have it third down and 4 at the 5. Nothing. Alabama fumbling on the first play from scrimmage. Tennessee to the line. Alabama jumps into, as you see, a 6-man front. Actually, 7 men up on the line. Cockrell, straight drop to throw. Into the end zone. Pass incomplete. Darrell Wilson had a step on Wilcox. But the pass is just a bit overthrown. So here is Reves to attempt a 4th down field goal. The kick
is good.
Is good. Tennessee 3, Alabama nothing. The Volunteers converting the turnover into a field goal. Now Alabama receiving. And there again, Reves driving it through the end zone. On the kickoff, Alabama first down 10. Lewis is the quarterback. Play action back to throw out of the wishbone. Pass downfield is complete. Carter 40, 45, stumbles and falls.
The turf monster got him.
To the 47-yard line. A second look at quarterback Lewis. Coming out of the wishbone, it was Carter, the right halfback, who comes wide open. And there you see stumbles and falls as Tennessee pursued, but it's first down, 10 to go, Alabama. The tide out of the wishbone. Caruth breaks a tackle, cuts back, and is knocked down after picking up 2 yards from the 47 to the 49. Second down, 8. Alabama trailing 3-0. First period. Here's Lewis again. Here's pressure. He steps up.
Get him.
He is tackled. Pursuing for Tennessee. Castile, number 89. A second look. Reggie White, 92.
Get him, Reggie.
He leaves the pocket, slowed by White, and then cleaned up by Castile.
What do y'all think about these all orange uniforms? I love them.
Alabama third down. Hyde with the ball. This is Moore. Pounding up the middle. Gains 5, but it's short of the first, and so into punt for Alabama is Simmons. The left footer gets the punt away. Willie Gault for Tennessee. Sees the ball go out of bounds. Great punt, Alabama.
Remember that John Ward call? Willie Gault runs all the way to the state capitol.
95,000 plus on hand to see the football game. Back to throw Cockrell. Pass downfield is intercepted. Castile. Jeremiah Castile for Alabama returning the football. Cuts back to the interior and is finally tackled at the 19-yard line. A second look at the interception by Castile.
Right to him.
Who's the leading interceptor
Good coverage, though.
in Alabama history. And there you see the athletic ability of the Phoenix City senior. So Alabama trailing 3-0. A turnover now gives Alabama excellent field position. Lewis pitching.
How you doing, Chase? We just went through some memories of the Alabama series.
Executed brilliantly play by Lewis. He holds the ball to the last moment. Gets the commitment. Now the pitch.
Now we're watching my favorite Alabama game, the 82 game. Number 2 Alabama.
Have the ball first down and goal. It's at the 6-yard line. Alabama sends a man in motion to the near side. Then the handoff goes straight
in my early teens in this game.
He gets 2 yards. 2nd and goal. Pitch will be Carter. Touchdown, Alabama. Alabama leading 6-3, and here is Peter Kim to attempt the extra point. There you see it. It's good. So Alabama converts its turnover into a touchdown. Earlier, Tennessee converted a turnover into a field goal, and that's the difference. Bama 7, Tennessee 3. Kicking off for Alabama will be Sanders. Willie Gault deep for Tennessee. It is a gorgeous answer on.
What happened? Shoot. What happened?
This is Alan Cockrell at quarterback. 3 wideouts for Tennessee. No tight end in the football game. Goes straight up the middle. Diving comes Moore.
That would work. I hit the wrong button, guys. Sorry.
2nd and goal. Pitch will be Carter. Touchdown,
we're replaying that. You was born in 85. Yeah, you wasn't quite born yet.
6-3, and here is Peter Kim to attempt the extra point. There you see it. It's good. So Alabama converts its turnover into a touchdown.
Chase, what do you think about these all orange uniforms? I love them.
That's the difference. Bama 7, Tennessee 3. Kicking off for Alabama will be Sanders.
1982, Jenny.
Willie Gault deep for Tennessee. They want to keep the ball away from Gault if they can, obviously. Leading kickoff returner in Tennessee history, back to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Down he goes to the 27-yard line. So Tennessee, trailing now for the first time in the football game, wearing all orange. Alabama all white with crimson numerals. This is Alan Cockrell at quarterback. 3 wideouts for Tennessee. No tight end in the football game. Quick flip complete. Pulled down by Gault. Runs through a tackle to the 32. Shoved out of bounds after a gain of close to 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Again, Tennessee, 3 wideouts coming with split running backs. The pitch comes to Coleman, and Coleman ekes through for what will be a first down. A second look at the run by Chuck Coleman. Blocking up front, then he cuts back across the grain. Nice cut, nice move, and it's first down 10. Now it's Cockrell, nearing the end of the first period. Waiting, long pass downfield for Willie Gault. It is incomplete. Incomplete.
Shoot, what happened? Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened here. Error. We'll get it here.
Georgia Pacific developed a high-performance.
Sorry about that. We'll try to get it back in that same place. I plugged my phone in.
A second look at the run by is incomplete.
There we go.
Incomplete as the first period comes to a close. At the end of 1 quarter, the score, Alabama 7, Tennessee 3. Tennessee has the ball, 2nd down. 10 yards to go as the balls now are moving into the wind toward the north end of the football field at Shields-Watkins Field in Knoxville. Now back to the I formation. The Vols have a tight end on the right side. Back to throw Cockrell. Setting up the screen. It's complete, but brilliantly played by Alabama. Coming up to make the stop was Sprinkle for a loss on the play of 2 yards as Coleman was screening left. 3rd down, 12. Cockrell, straight drop. Pretty good protection. Rips the pass. It is incomplete. Penalty marker down on the play.
Y'all notice that they don't have the names on the back of the jerseys.
Declining the penalty, so into the game comes Jimmy Colbert. There you see him from the sideline. Alabama leading 7-3. Snap.
I believe that he's the cousin of Colquitt family.
Asks for and makes a fair catch. Alabama at its 11-yard line. Leading in the football game by a score of 7-3. The tie to the line. Lewis, great cut. 15,
get him.
Lewis 20. Lewis started a line.
He thought about it.
Back and moves on forward. for a first down. 14-yard scamper by Lewis.
Is that Bill Bates?
Quarterback running the
number 40?
Now it's Lewis. Here comes some pressure. Being harassed, pass downfield is thrown away, incomplete, out of bounds. It was intended for Patrick.
How's the audio sound on the game there, Denny or Chase?
The left halfback is
I was watching.
After picking up 3 yards, it will be 3rd down and 7. Lewis, here's that option. He's going to keep, he's going to run, he's going to make a first down. Lewis is tackled by Joe Gopher, but Lewis gives his team possession and first down. Now Alabama running straight ahead. Comes Patrick. He grinds out 4 yards up to the 41-yard line. It will be 2nd down and 6. Lewis looking to throw. Here's the pass. It is complete. Coming out of the backfield was fullback Turner, picking up the first down. Lewis with good protection. Now across the middle, you'll see the back comes open. He's sandwiched between 2 ball defenders, but it is a first down. Alabama. Turner stopped for no gain. There's Juwan Henry and Reggie White. Johnny Williams also in on the play. Lewis for Alabama, 50. Lewis slips and falls at the 45-yard line of Tennessee. Tennessee defensively with Juwan Henry calling the signals. 46 is Johnny Williams, the middle guard. Excited crowd at Neyland Stadium. 3rd down play, Alabama. Lewis, handoff, Turner, great move, he's got a first down. So Alabama leading 7-3. Lewis with a drop to throw, looking for the post route downfield. The man is there. Touchdown, Alabama.
Game was starting to get away from us.
A second look is Lewis.
I bet I know how it ends, though. I think that Charles Davis, the great NFL broadcaster that's on TV now, I think he gets a big interception in this game, if I remember right.
Here's Kim to attempt the extra point.
I think this is the Alabama game. It might not be. It might have been the 85 game. I can't remember. He may not even been on this team.
Alabama 14, Tennessee 3. Kicking off will be Sanders. Alabama fell behind 3-0. After fumbling on the first play from scrimmage, Tennessee ends up with a field goal. Now Alabama has 2 touchdowns. Here's Sanders. You see it's a squibber. Pulled down by McClellan, one of the upbacks, back to the 25, 30, out to the 35. He's tackled as he moves the ball forward for Tennessee. The Volunteers have it. 1st down, 10 to go. Alan Cockrell at quarterback. Tennessee trailing 14-3. Cockrell, play action. Back to throw. Waiting. Long pass. Galt is there. Complete.
Touchdown. Willie Galt. I wish I could get the radio call to this. Maybe our other games we watch in this rivalry series, I'm going to start doing. I'll try to see if I can't get the John Ward call.
From Alan Cockrell to Willie Galt.
That'd be good.
Excellent protection. Poised by Cockrell. Rips the pass. The speed of Galt. Pulling it down, stepping untouched into Bader. And Tennessee closes the gap. It's now 14-9, and Fuad Reveiz will be coming in to attempt the extra
Oh,
point.
man. All right, Chase. Well, we'll be thanking and praying for you, brother.
It's good. Alabama 14, Tennessee 10. 6:54 to go in the first half.
Can you get mail while you're out to sea?
Kicking into the wind this time, but still hitting it well, and Caruth will down the ball in the end zone. Alabama on offense, 1st down, 10 to go at its 20-yard line. Alabama, handoff, left side. Driving through comes Fayton, the right halfback. Edges forward to the 23. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Again, Alabama. Lewis handing off, left halfback this time. Battling, that's the fullback, actually Moore. And Moore crashes past the 30. And it's 1st down, 10 to go, Alabama. The Tide with Lewis. Being pressured.
Get him.
Lewis dancing. Great athletic ability. Running out of there. Tackled. But he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Alabama on a semi-draw handoff. Patrick, left halfback, pounding straight ahead. But on the play, Alabama is guilty of an infraction. It is holding. 5-yard step off against the Crimson Tide. And so Alabama will have it second down and 14. Back to throw. This will be Lewis. Again, a penalty marker down on the play.
5 yards.
Illegal procedure, Alabama. Another 5-yard penalty. Now it becomes second down and 19 yards to go. The Crimson Tide with Lewis carrying. Lewis is bounded out of bounds. 51.
And Lewis is a good ball player.
Mike Terry, a second look. Tennessee stringing it out. Coming through Wampler. Made the initial contact.
What if that's Chris Wampler from Lenore City?
Lewis back to throw. Setting up. Here's some pressure. Pass is intercepted. Clark.
There you go. I remember that play.
Lewis is intercepted by Vince Clark, playing it perfectly. And Tennessee has excellent field position with another turnover. 92 is Reggie White putting pressure on. Here's the pass by Lewis, and watch Clark step right in front. Pull it down. Here he's back to the 40, 35. Down to the 30. Cutting back, and he is tackled. And the ball will be spotted for Tennessee.
Chase, email me.
Tennessee to the line. Running backs are split. Cockrell pumps, looks, will run, and doesn't get anything. Actually lost a yard. He was going with that quick flip out into the right flat. The man was covered, so he pulled it down and loses a yard. Tennessee second down. 11 yards to go at the 21. Cockrell wants the pitch, didn't have one, scrambles forward, fumbles and falls just as he was breaking open. A second look at Cockrell, the quarterback for Tennessee.
And these graphics are
pulls it back, cuts back across the grain, stumbles right
pretty low tech.
On a three-point stance, could not regain his balance. He had clear sailing. Back to throw on third down, Cockrell. Again, will run with the football. Coming to the near sideline, and he is knocked out of bounds. And it is far short on the first down. So into the football game for Tennessee will come Fuad Reveiz. Tennessee trails 14-10. Reveiz attempting a field goal. It will be 32 yards in length. Snap down. Kick in the air by Reveiz. The kick is good. Alabama 14, Tennessee 13.
All right, Jenny.
Balls will be kicking off.
Hang in there with us. Your coverage isn't good because there's too many people there.
Tennessee got the early lead 3-0. Then Alabama went up 7-3, 14-3. Then a touchdown strike from Cockrell to Galt, and now a field goal by Reveiz. The score is 14-13 Alabama. Again, Reveiz drives the kickoff into the end zone against the wind. Alabama first down 10 at its 20. New quarterback is Ken Coley for the Tide. Cutting outside, he's got a first down. Circling the left side, Clark rides him out of bounds, but Coley makes it first down 10. Coley again, pitch, outside, racing up with that football. Alabama out of the wishbone, perfect execution. Here you'll see the pitch coming back to Carter.
And they don't Coley, run the wishbone anymore.
The pitch, but I think that was a forward lateral.
Did they call it?
Second look, it was. And so there you'll see a
penalty.
They
did call it.
It was brilliant execution, except for the fact that the pitch was made forward rather than laterally. So
there you go.
Has a loss of down penalty in addition to the 5-yard step off.
This was the year of the World's Fair in Knoxville.
Patrick, and now it's Coley, and Coley is snowed under. Wampler is there first. Tennessee fighting on defense. A second look. Coley. There you see Wampler reaching, grabbing, knocking him down with help from Mike Terry.
If that's Chris Wampler, his family has Wampler sausage out of Lenore City. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. I think they still got it in the stores. They used to.
They want an offsides. Tennessee staying. The Vols have the return.
Wampler sausage is out of Lenore City. His family owned that.
Comes to the near side. Cuts back. Almost found the crease, but was tackled. So Tennessee goes on offense. A penalty marker is down, and there's going to be a penalty for a personal foul on a spear. A late hit by the Tide. So Tennessee has the ball at the Alabama 49-yard line after the 15-yard assessment. Tennessee trailing 14-13, nearing the end of the first half. Cockrell looking over. The Alabama four-man front. The ball shift into an eye from the split back. Back to throw is Cockrell. Long pass downfield is intercepted. Castillo.
So use the little baby, Jenny.
20, 25.
You're still in your diapers.
35. Out of bounds, stopping the clock. Jeremiah Castillo.
I remember going up in the Gold Sphere or whatever they call that thing in the World Fair. It was like a restaurant, if I remember right. Like a bunch of different countries' food was up there.
Has a chance to get something else on the scoreboard. Lewis, long pass down the left side is incomplete, and a penalty marker is dropped.
Sam's kicking butt.
A second look.
Make-A-Wish Foundation is setting him up with a big shindig at the end of the month. And his treatment will be done in November.
Alabama fumble, scrambling for the ball. It's picked up over there by the alert.
Thanks for asking.
After the mixed up handoff, and so Alabama has the ball. Alabama jumped. There you saw the left side jumping. There you see Tennessee's Johnny Williams reacting, establishing contact.
Well, your sister's my age then.
Scores 14-13. Alabama. Lewis again back to throw, looking downfield. Long pass for Jones. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A second look as Lewis on the post route, throwing for Jones, watching the ball in, backpedaling, pulls it down, falls on the end line. And so Alabama does score, and the Tide builds its lead as the extra point makes it at halftime. Alabama 21, Tennessee 13.
Thank you, Chase. Great physician has been watching over him, that's for sure.
The choir of the Southland Band and the UT Concert Choir are proud to dedicate this halftime show to UT's first and only volunteer in space, astronaut Hank Hartsfield. Ladies and gentlemen, in our honorary salute to our nation, we present the pride of
I know you'd remember it, Jason. It was a great game. Number 2, Alabama. I don't even think we were ranked. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with being the youngest. They're the most spoiled anyway. The oldest have to do everything. I was mowing the yard when I was 8. And my little brother, my dad thought he was way too young to mow the yard when he was 12 and 13 years old. And I walked to school and uphill both ways. That's what happens when you're the oldest, Jenny. I don't know if your sister ever told you that. And the middle kid has their problems too. Yep, the good old pride of the Southland Band. That orange power T and the white U. Y'all remember that? I got a choir. I don't know if y'all want to watch it. I think it's neat watching, going way back in the Wayback Machine. I think John Gruden's wife was a cheerleader in '82 for us. I think that's when it was. I've heard the story. That's where they met when he was a coach here. Yeah, you're right, Jason. They should bring that back. Yeah, John Gruden met his wife when he was coaching here. And I think she was a cheerleader or a band major or something. She's something to do with this halftime stuff. That's why John Gruden gets so much pub coming to Tennessee. Man, Orlando Nelson, I hadn't seen you in a month of Sundays and a month of Mondays. That'd be 2 months of Mondays. Yeah, everything's good, Orlando. We're going through the third Saturday in October memories and watching the greatest moments, and we're having a watch party for the 1982 game at Neyland where Alabama was ranked number 2 and we won. Yeah, I hear you, Chase. We're gonna get back. All right, let's get on with the game. That was nice, though. It's about half over with anyway. I remember when that launched off the first time, Space Shuttle Columbia. I think it was at night. I can't get the flag right. There you go. UT's man in space. Oh, this was Johnny Majors. Johnny had a knack for winning games we shouldn't win and losing the games we shouldn't lose. $95,000 in attendance. Wonder if that's John Gruden's wife. She had blonde hair. Yeah, I think Johnny came in 77, 8. No, he won the national championship as coach at Pitt, whatever year that was. I think that was 77, and I think he came in 79 or 78. I can't remember. Somebody look that up. I can't fast forward it. I would. It won't let me. I hear you, Jason. I was 13. This is the year of the World's Fair. I wish I could get to that where I can. Well, maybe I can. Let's get to the game. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. We're getting to the game. That was a good halftime show.
A tremendous performance by the University of Tennessee Band at halftime as 95,342 fans thrilled to a Southeastern Conference battle. Alabama leading 21-13, the Tide kicking off. Tennessee will return it. Willie go. 5.
Come on, Willie.
15, 20, outside 25.
Come on, Willie.
25, carries the ball near the 40-yard line. Spotted at the 37. Tennessee with the football. Cockrell A delay, handoff. This is Coleman, running room. Coleman up the middle, driving with that football. Chuck Coleman, 21 yards on the game. And Tennessee has it first down. As play resumes. Ball in Alabama territory. Pass across the middle. It's caught. Kenny Jones for Tennessee.
Good old Kenny Jones.
Moves on downfield, and the Volunteers open it up. A second look at the pass to the tight end. Cockrell throwing. Kenny Jones, who has not played that much of the game because the ball's basically gone with 3 wide receivers. The big 250-pound tight end pulls it down, and Tennessee has it first down and 10 at the Alabama 29. Here's the handoff, and with the ball edging through the left side, this will be Chuck Coleman to the 26-yard line. Second down, 7 yards to go. Cockrell, option, pitches, corner, brilliant play. It's Castile tackling Doug Furness. Little, if any, gain on the play.
These are names y'all young bucks probably never even heard. You probably heard of Cockrell, though. He's a big name.
Cockrell, pass downfield, complete. Tennessee with the football, carrying the ball. This will be Wilson into the end zone. A penalty marker down. A penalty marker is down on the play. Cockrell connecting with Wilson. Right there you see the penalty marker. Here's the reception by Wilson, and look at the effort by the senior from Bristol, Virginia. Wilson hit there, still on his feet, battling into the end zone, but it will be negated because Tennessee is guilty of holding.
Dang.
So the Vols see a penalty wiped off and see a 5-yard assessment move the ball back out to the 29. Here's the delay. Handoff. Excellent play in the middle by Alabama's linebacker Jones. And so here's number 4, Fuad Reves, to attempt a field goal. The kick is up. The kick is good. 45 yards for Reves. His third field goal of the afternoon. And the score is now Alabama 21, Tennessee 16. The Vols creeping closer, kicking off Reves. Squibs one, but it's got good leg power in it, and you see it ricochets on through the end zone. Alabama, first down 10 at its 20. Coley is the quarterback. Coley dragged down, reaching out to slow him initially, was Mike Castile. Gain of 3. Coley with the ball, the option to the near side. Turning, 25, fumble. Recovered by Tennessee's Lee Jenkins. Jenkins with a great recovery. Here you see Coley carrying the football. On the option, Caruth behind him. Thought about the pitch right there. Then it's Mike Terry jarring the ball free. And here is Lee Jenkins cradling the ball, preventing it going out of bounds and giving Tennessee possession. First and 10 for the Volunteers. Cockrell pass out into the flat, pulled down by Miller behind the line of scrimmage, battles back to the 39. That's about where he's tackled. And so Tennessee will have the ball, second down and, about 8 yards to go. Cockrell brings his team to the line. The Volunteers trailing by a score of 21-16. Cockrell pumping.
Chase, they did it in the 60s, I think, and they did away with it. There you go. And then they brought them back in the late 80s. I don't remember what year. Brought the checkerboard end zone back.
Miller is going. The pass. Great catch right there by Miller. Stays in bounds. Dashes into the end zone. Tennessee scores. The Volunteers lead. Tennessee leads Alabama 22-21. The Vols asked that the ball be moved. Obviously, Tennessee going for 2 points on the extra point try.
Let's get it.
Man in motion back to the near side. Here's Cockrell looking for Jones. Yes!
There you go.
Cockrell rips the pass to Jones.
Good play call.
Had taken the defender deep. They split the defenders. And
glad you're back, Jenny.
And the crowd cheers Tennessee's 24-21 advantage. Kicking off Reves. Bouncer high on through the end zone. Alabama will have the ball. The Tide trailing for the first time since early in the game. Alabama pitch.
Get him.
Defensive play, Clark.
Man, he looked like he was shot out of the cannon.
The pitch by Coley. Out to Carter. And the blitzing Vince Clark throws him for a 5-yard loss. Second down, give Moore.
We were
Burning through the
huge
left side of the line,
underdogs,
battles
Jenny.
back to gain back what was lost, moving the ball back to the 20-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 10. Alabama, Coley with the football, option keeps, gets up for 5 yards. There's Reggie White.
Reggie White.
It's short of the first by 5. A second look. Lewis cutting, moving forward. Reggie White pounds him down at the 25. So into punt will be Simmons. Gets the punt away. Galt at the 30. Makes a move.
Go, Willie.
Tries to get outside. Can't do so. Back to the 37-yard line. 47-yard punt, 10 yards on
I
the
hope
return.
you're feeling all right,
First down
Justin.
and 10.
You're in a bad wreck. We was praying for you.
Into a 4-man front, handoff Tennessee. Coleman slowed, breaks free, rambles past the 40, fights his way out to the 42-yard line.
Well, you ain't kidding, Chase. Reggie White was a beast.
Coleman. There you see the spin. Regains his balance and drives forward for a gain of right at 4 yards. Second down, 6. Cockrell looks it over. Cockrell back to throw. Cockrell waits across the middle, complete. Furness has the football. The pass is complete to Furness. A second look. The fullback coming underneath.
Yeah, Reggie was a man among boys in this 92 year.
To the Alabama 49, where it will be 1st down and 10 to go for Tennessee, leading in the game 24-21. Cockrell back to throw again. The pass is complete. Tight end.
When we get to the LSU rivalry, we may have to play that game on the watch party that he hit the running back just as he got the ball. You see the highlights from time to time.
The running backs. This is Coleman, slipping, falling, but I think he got a first down. He needed less than a yard, and he did. It's 1st and 10, Tennessee.
If you're just now joining, we're having a watch party going through memory lane, 3rd Saturday in October. We're going to do this series with all our rivalries, and we're going to watch one of the games. I'll let y'all pick them, but I picked this one. This is my first one I remember. Number 2, Alabama. I don't even think we were ranked. We were big underdogs.
After picking up right at 8 yards, still short of a first, 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Cockrell dropping to throw. Here's a man open across the middle, complete. Coleman 30, Coleman 25, Coleman on
Go.
the 21-yard line. A second look.
Yeah, I hear you, Justin.
Alan Cockrell.
Did we win? I can't remember.
Throwing to Chuck Coleman.
Was that the 4-5 overtime game where Jason Witten scored a touchdown?
Downfield to the 21-yard line.
And he handed the ball to his mama in the stands in the end zone?
At the 21.
I know Jenny probably remembers that game. I don't know what year that
Alabama
was.
shifts to a 4-man front. Cockrell passes into the flat, incomplete behind the intended receiver Miller at the 20. And so it'll be 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Excited crowd, Tennessee and Alabama. Cockrell pitches. Coleman runs out of room, and he's going to be snowed under for a loss. Great pursuit by Alabama. There was Smiley basically leading the defensive play. Now Tennessee on a draw, and it is Coleman who slipped and dragged his knee about at the line of scrimmage.
That's a name I hadn't heard in a while. Coleman. Oh, Quadravez. He had a long NFL career for the Vikings, I know, and I think he also kicked for the Dolphins. His son, what was his son name? His son, Revez, was a linebacker for Tennessee in the 2000s, probably in your era there, Jenny.
Tennessee 27, Alabama 21. Listen to the fan. Revez will be kicking off.
Y'all remember his son when he played linebacker?
Again into the wind. Again he hits it well. This one goes all
I don't know. It's probably been
the end
10,
zone.
15 years ago. I don't know when he played.
Alabama 1st down and 10.
Nick Revez. That's right, Jason. Thank you. Nick Revez. That was his son.
Tennessee offensively.
I think he played linebacker.
Bang, the tackle there is Steve Kluge. A gain of a yard on the play, 2nd and 9. Coley dropping to throw.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. Billy's been telling me I should get back to doing those.
It's first down, Alabama. Out to the 47-yard line. The Tide trailing by 6. Coley passing.
I can clone myself now, and that takes so much editing in that After Effects program to do that.
So Alabama begins to move with
3-minute video, I've got 5 hours invested.
down to the Tennessee 45, 2nd down and 2. They break the wishbone. Now they send a man back in motion. They crack it up the middle with Turner carrying the ball. Here he comes, straight ahead, moving for a first down to the Tennessee 35.
I'm surprised we hadn't heard Bill Bates' name. I think he's in this game.
Make it the 33. Alabama. Handoff. Again, it's Turner, and again he's got yardage. Alabama moving toward Tennessee's goal, trailing by 6. They have it at the 25. Handoff, and through the middle, driving forward.
No, I ain't going to delete him.
Ginyard, who's come into the football game. He's got a first down for Alabama. 1st and 10 for the Tide. Again, Alabama powering through the left side of the line. Fullback Turner.
Billy got home this afternoon, and I had the grill all fired up. Cooked some pork chops and some chicken thighs. Macaroni and cheese, green beans. He got him a big old bag of ice and went to took a big old ice bath. Ain't no way I'd do that. I just have to hurt.
3rd and 2 for the Tide, trailing by 6 at the
They worked him out at that
line.
football camp.
Here's Turner. No, he did not make the first down.
He didn't make it.
89 Castile. 39 Henry.
Reggie was in there.
95 Kluge. It's 4th and 2 feet. Alabama will go
Get him.
for the first down.
Get him, Reggie. Get him.
Tennessee digging in, diving. Turner falls.
I think number 40 is Bill Bates. He was number 40. I don't know if that's him in this game. I'm pretty sure he was.
The Tide trailing by 6, deep in Tennessee territory. Movement on the left side by Alabama. And there's going to be, I think, a penalty stepped off against the Crimson Tide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yards. It's for illegal procedure. Alabama now has it first down and 15 yards to go. It's actually 1st and goal at
Got
the
about 15 more minutes left, and the game will be over.
Lewis for Alabama, rolling out to the right side, wanting to throw, being pursued. Lewis in trouble.
Get him.
Lewis is tackled at the 20-yard line.
Is that Reggie? No.
Mike Kofer.
Oh, Mike Kofer. Man, I hadn't heard that name in ever.
95 is Steve Kluge.
Kluge.
He is the man who forces Lewis to commit to the run, and there is Mike Kofer, knocking him down for a 5-yard loss. Now it will be 2nd and goal from the 20. Lewis for Alabama, fading to throw, looking, long pass downfield is incomplete. Peoples defending. A second look as Lewis throws the ball, intended for Jones, but it's far out of bounds when it gets there, and Peoples has the angle anyway. Great camera coverage from the sideline. Alabama 3rd down goal.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Looking to the line of scrimmage. Carries the ball down to the 9-yard line, setting up a possible field goal.
It's a lot better when you know the outcome of the game.
Football game by 6 points. Now it will be Kim for the field goal attempt. It's in the air. The attempt
No
is
good.
It's off to the left. Tennessee first down, 10 to go at the Volunteer 20-yard line. 11 minutes to go. Handoff, Furness grinding straight ahead. It's maybe 3 yards out to the 23. Tennessee now wanting to use as much of the clock as it can. Leading in the football game by 6 points, 27-21. A draw. Coleman fights for 2 yards. Carrying it out to about the 25-yard line. Again, Alabama with a
I think Tim Irwin played for the Vikings as the offensive lineman in this game. I think.
Coleman cuts 30. Coleman's got a first down, 35.
Go Coleman.
A A second look at the draw by Chuck Coleman. There's blocking by Furness. You see that Coleman works off Furness's block. Now slides back and moves the ball for the first down. Tackled by Gay, but Tennessee will have the ball first down and 10 to go at the 37-yard line. The Vols lead by 6. Cockrell, handoff Coleman. Straight ahead, he drives the football this time. Hitting the left side and moving forward. Second down, and this is Coleman through the right side.
And they're getting a steady dose of Coleman.
The previous play was actually Furness carrying the ball. This one was Coleman, and here's the measurement. It's going to be just a bit short of the first down.
Go for it.
So
go for it.
An all-important third down.
Got to. This is Alabama.
Big freshman Sam Henderson. Alabama in a virtual goal line defense. Henderson driving straight ahead.
I think he got it.
I think he got it. We'll wait and see. Officials looking it over.
Yeah, Kevin Berry did. He played for the Vikings. Was he in this game in '82? It'd have been pretty close for him. I don't remember.
First and 10 for the Volunteers.
Yeah, he played for the Vikings for a long time. My good friend Neil Clabo played for the Vikings. I'm going to have him on the show here real soon, talking about some old times punting in the Super Bowls and punting at Tennessee. I might even have him in studio. He lives here in Knoxville. We went fishing last year. Touchdown, Tennessee. Yeah, I'm going to get Neil Clabo on here. Farragut High School grad. My dad graduated from Farragut in '62. All my family went to Farragut. That's back when it was a country town.
Earlier, Tennessee successful on a 2-point conversion attempt. Cockrell rolling out, same play. Where's Jones? There he is. 2 points.
2 points. That's our second 2-point conversion this game.
Tennessee 35. Alabama.
You talking about the '79 game, Kevin? That was my first game. If it's the '79 when Notre Dame was ranked really high, like number 5, and we weren't ranked.
Here's the kick by
That's 10.
Caruth for Alabama at the goal line. 5, 10, 15.
Had old Jimmy Streeter as our quarterback.
Bill Bates, number 40, made the
Yep,
tackle.
Bill Bates. He is in this game.
The nation's number 2.
I tell Billy all the time, Bill Bates was our best number 40.
Complete. It's Moore, and Moore's got a first down, shoved out of bounds finally by Jenkins.
But I love Billy.
Battling back.
He's my favorite, though.
The Tide, handoff Moore, right side, grinding forward near midfield. Knocked down at the 47.
Pound for pound, Bill Bates is probably the toughest guy you'll ever meet.
Second down, about a yard to go.
He's a Farragut grad, too, old Bill Bates.
Long pass downfield, it is incomplete. Tipped by Jenkins. And you'll see that Jones got a hand on the ball, but that little deflection right there broke his concentration just enough for him to lose the handle. Third down a yard. Alabama running for the first down. They've got it. Left halfback. Patrick. Drive for the first to the 47-yard line. Back to throw. This will be Lewis.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Down to the 45. Tackle at the 44. On top was Duane Henry. Ball at the 44-yard line of Tennessee. Lewis to the near side, cuts. Lewis
we
to
weren't
the 40.
even supposed to be in this ball game.
Runs through 2 tackles, still on his feet. He's going to go all the way. Penalty marker down. Lewis into the end zone. A penalty marker dropped near the goal line. Clipping.
Yeah, I don't know what year that was.
What an effort by Walter Lewis. 15-yard
I've probably been
however,
96.
but
I don't remember.
As the give this time is to Moore.
Billy talks about being in that game.
The penalty moved it
Well,
back
we came
to
back.
18. Moore
If that's
carries
it,
for
we
4
came
yards
back
down to the
and
14. Here is Lewis.
didn't pin
He's gonna
anyway.
make the pitch right there, and it is touchdown, Alabama.
Man.
A second look.
Oh, I know it. He was a man among boys, Kevin. Double
But
teaming
Lewis
him.
makes the play, making Tennessee commit, and then freeing Patrick to dash into the end zone. So Alabama's back in the game. They're going to go for the extra point to cut it to 7. The kick by Kim is up, and it is good. Tennessee 35, Alabama 28. Time a factor. Alabama
I think this is the final score.
Onside try. They'll hit it long.
I think it ended up 35-28. Come on, Willie.
To the 10, to the 15, he's tackled. But on the play, Tennessee guilty.
Y'all young bucks, y'all don't realize what an upset this was right here.
11-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Tennessee with the ball. Driving forward for the Volunteers. That was Alvin Tolles. From
Old Alvin Tolles.
For 3 yards.
It's an old name.
Again, it's Tolles. Again, forward for 3 yards. Then he's shoved back as Alabama digs in, hoping to get possession again. Third down, Tennessee. The Vols lead 35-28. Third down play, deep in Tennessee territory. Cockrell's going to put it in the air. Cockrell, pass complete. Pull down Smith. Tennessee's got a first down. It's Smith on to the 30-yard line.
I can't say that I watched this game since it actually happened. If I did, I don't remember it.
He picked up the tight end coming underneath Jeff Smith.
All right, good night, Chase.
Milan, Tennessee, and he crashes forward to the 30-yard line, where Tennessee will have it first down and 10 to go. Again, Cockrell. Handoff. Coleman, left side, nothing. Maybe a yard. Out to the 31-yard line.
Who do y'all want me to do next?
Running backs split. Handoff, Furness, nothing. Back to the
What
line
team?
of scrimmage, that's it. Wood there on the stop. Third down, 9 to go. Cockrell for the Vols, coming to the near side. Started a pitch, will run instead, and will be stopped at the line of scrimmage. So it's 4th down and 9, less than 2 minutes to go, and here's Jimmy Colbert. Punt is not that good a punt for Colbert. It's taken on the run up after the football, Alabama. The return is made by White, and Alabama will hand the ball. First down and 10 at its 40. Now Alabama's right tackle moves. They lined up in the shotgun, and Alabama is guilty of illegal procedure. So it'll be first down and 15 for Alabama at the 35. Pass is incomplete. Alabama is out of timeouts. 1 minute, 26 seconds to go in the football game. The Tide trailing by 7 points. Here's Lewis setting up, waiting. Pass long downfield. The pass is incomplete. Tipped by Clark. The Tide with Lewis wanting to run 35, 40. He's got a first down, I think. Walter Lewis.
We'll talk about it when this game's over, and let's get some ideas. Just hang with us.
Lewis, the quarterback, setting up across the middle. Pass is complete.
Get him.
Whipped down there by Alabama. Moving past midfield.
There's old Bill Bates.
To the Tennessee side of the 50. And again, it will be Alabama. First down and 10. Lewis. Pass in the flat, pull down. Taken by Moore, racing to the sideline. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock. Alabama in a brilliant 2-minute drill. Back to throw. Tennessee leading by 7. Lewis waiting. Pass downfield. It is complete. Bendros with the football. Bendros has the ball at the 25. Bendros is stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. And Alabama moves ever closer.
Alabama had a chance.
You see the ball at the 18-yard line. You see Lewis fading back to throw. Looking. Pass downfield is incomplete. Knocked down by Lee Jenkins.
Oh, Lee Jenkins.
A second look at the defensive effort by the recovering Jenkins. The man looked open momentarily, but then Jenkins flips it away. Excellent defensive play. Alabama trailing 35-28. Lewis looking into the end zone. Long pass is deflected. Intercepted.
That's it.
Tennessee.
I think I remember that's the last play of the game. Is that all the clock?
And Tennessee has the football.
Yep, I think we just nailed it out here. Yeah, we played that play at the beginning of the show, Kevin. We'll play it here in a minute. Play it again.
Tennessee with Cockrell at quarterback. He falls on the ball, protected by Furness, and the fans will count it down. Tennessee has beaten Alabama. The final score, the Volunteers 35,
and this was
the
huge.
Crimson Tide 28.
Number 2, Alabama goes down. How sweet that is. Got old Johnny on their shoulders. Look at that. There's the bear. Tearing the goalpost down. This is beautiful. Like a bunch of ants. Yeah, I love Johnny. That's a beautiful sight right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, old Johnny. Like that old Jim Beam. Look at that. Look at that. Man, oh man. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Let me get this up here. And we'll talk just for a minute about what we should do next. Oh man, that was a great game. All right, we're doing this series. I'm thinking about doing it by the rivalry and kind of pull up some clips from the maybe from the series. At the beginning of this show, we played play number 1 with Joey Kent. We played the J. Graham 96 game, played the Mount Cody block, even though that was a bad play. I hated it. And the 4th and 19 conversion in 03, the 5 overtime game. Who do y'all want to see next? What rivalry? LSU, Auburn. We can do Auburn next. Begins with an A. Maybe do it alphabetically. Got to play the 84. Maybe, who wants to watch the 84? Or we can do 98. That was a great game. Old Sean Big Cat had a touchdown interception.
I found this on the web.
Oh, hold on. Turn that off. Yeah. Was it 85 or 84? I can't remember. Yeah, we can do 89. Graham Morgan says we should do Florida. Let's do Auburn in order. We'll hit all of them. Yep, Cobb and Webb. We'll do this. We might do this on Saturday. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We might do it one a week. Let me count how many weeks we got left before the season starts, because we got a lot of other shows we're going to do. But anyway, I'm glad y'all watched this with me. I like going back to memory lane, especially some of these older games. I love those uniforms, all orange uniforms. Loved it. Yeah, I did this last year, Kevin, where we started out with the first game I ever was part of, that 79 Notre Dame game. And we did a watch party on YouTubes and Facebook, and then we did, I think it was the Sugar Bowl 86 for the 85 season. We've done 2 or 3. I'll go back to see which ones we do, but we're going to do Auburn next. I'm going to give me some ideas of some plays that you remember, and I'll get the clips. And I may even open up the call board where y'all can kind of call in. I think that would be a good touch, where y'all can call in and give your best memories. And we can have 3 or 4 callers all on at once, and we can have a round table talking about memories, and then we'll have a watch party. If y'all are interested in being a part of that, just email me at bobbyc@volunteerroadshow.com, and we'll come up with some good ideas and have some of you fans involved with the show. And Billy's back, so we'll have him him on the show, or we'll get a teammate or something that maybe had a big play in an Auburn game. But we're going to do Auburn next. First game you ever watched was 73 UT Auburn. That's a Neil Clabo game. Was that the one where it rained a lot? Because Neil told me when we went fishing that he had a 70-yard punt and it was pouring down rain and kneeling. And he said it rolled forever. I may get him if I think it was the Auburn game. I may get him in studio for that to kind of talk about that. We may go back to memory lane on that. Anyway. All right, guys, I really appreciate it. Let's pay some bills. If you need your HVAC air conditioning worked on, help our sponsors out and tell them that you love the Volunteer Roadshow, and it really helps us out. And Blue Water Climate Control, they really help out UT Athletics, and it helps us out. Old Vodka Drinker said Bama blocking a field goal to 90 and it rolled far enough where Bama and Philip Doyle kicks a game winner in Gene Stallings' first third Saturday in October. That's a memory I'd forgotten. All right, guys, let's pay some bills. We're going to get on out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. Alabama was overlooking us in 82, but they went out of that game knowing we'd been there because we won. And our biggest rivalry, period, is Alabama, Tennessee, and always will be. I promise you that.
People always ask, where did we get the name Blue Water Climate Control? When a Navy ship casts off lines, exits the harbor, and loses sight of land, that's blue water sailing. It takes a team of people to do that. Tireless work, focus, and attention to detail. So much of starting a business is just like that. After it's done, you get filled with deep satisfaction for accomplishing something. And it's quickly followed by, now the real work begins. We're Blue Water Climate Control.